Hello, hello, hello. It's Samantha here of Autumn Fox and Rabbit Crafts. First of all, I would like to say thank you, a big thank you to all of those who have subscribed lately. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope you enjoy being part of my little channel or being subscribed to my little channel. I was going to try and make this video next week, but I don't know what kind of, if I'm going to be able to next week, because I'm really busy. I've got appointments and all sorts. So I thought I'd have a crack at making it now. So to all those, to all those of you who are new, welcome. It's lovely to meet you and lovely to have you here. And to those who've been here for a while, welcome back. It's always lovely to have you here with me on my little channel. On this channel, I like to talk about knitting, cross stitch, sewing and quilting. So if that's your bag, then welcome to the channel. I've got a few things to show you, not as much as I was thinking of showing, because for a few things I'm running my daughter's bath like I usually do. So I'm taking this few minutes of bath running to make my video. So first of all, I just want to mention I have for the last 7-8 weeks, no, actually it's been about 3 weeks, I've been watching something on a channel, if I can find my piece of paper, which I can't, which is just blinking typical. Ah, there it is. On the Bubuchan channel on YouTube, they have been showing the Great Canadian Pottery Throwdown. So if you like me, I love the Great British Pottery Throwdown. I watch it every year it's on. And there've been a couple of series where, obviously, you know, if you agree with everyone, then life would be boring. But most of the time I agree with the winners. But I've been watching the Canadian one. It's maybe not so big on the winner for this one, because I just thought she was kind of a little bit boring. But if you watch it, you'll see what I mean. But I can highly recommend it. It's been an amazing series. In fact, I have to say, I think it's almost as good as ours. In fact, if not better. I really enjoyed watching it. So that's on the Bubuchan channel on YouTube. Everything that I mention or talk about or show, I will try and remember and put in the, excuse me, in the description box beneath this video. So I have been watching quite a bit of YouTube, and there's a new person I've been watching and she's fab, and I just have to find her name on here because I can't remember the name of the channel. Oh no, I do. I think it's Cat v Stitches. I think she's got cats. She's got 7 now, and she's got a dog, and the dog is gorgeous. So yeah, I have been watching quite a lot of YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it's Cat v Stitches, I think. I'm almost certain. When I say certain, I have no clue. But I have been watching Annie of the Proper Stitcher, who is, I love watching Annie. I've not watched her for nearly 14 months because my elbow went and I didn't want to watch stitching of any kind. And I'm really glad that I've started watching. I've missed Annie, I really have. So I've been watching Annie of the Proper Stitcher, Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, which is Olivia. You will hear me talk about Pumpkin Hollow Quilts quite a lot because thanks to Olivia, thank you. If you actually watched this video, I just want to say thank you so much for aiding in my new obsession, which, as she knows, if she remembers from the little chat I had with her on Instagram, I'm starting a very large, and I will get to that, stitch for my birthday, and it's all thanks to Olivia of Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. I've also been watching Michelle of MommaLovesYouGB. She's based in the UK. I think she's based in Wales. And her stitching, oh, it's just ever so pretty. She's a sampler girl like me. I love my samplers, and she likes her samplers too. I have a little bit been watching Dr. Alexandra Makin, who is the medieval embroidery. So if you are a history nerd like me and you like embroidery, then that's definitely the channel for you. Stitched by Rachel. She's called Rachel, of course. She is an EPP person, girl, just like me. English paper piecing. She does lots of quilting. And by Rachel Bearn. I hope I've got your surname right, Rachel. And if you watch this video, she's ever so lovely. Like me, she's dealing with a chronic illness, and which can be a real annoyance at times. If I sound like I'm a bit dozy, it's because I'm so tired, because I don't usually make videos in the evening because of being so tired, which is why the start of this video was kind of like, is she okay? She'd be drunk. No, I'm not. It's because I'm tired. The fatigue hits late afternoon and into the evening quite hard. So yeah. So yes, she knits and she sews. I think she does crochet as well. I've also been watching the vintage stitcher. Artie's been having a bit of a hard time of late, and if you can pop over to her channel and show her some love, that would be wonderful. She's such a lovely lady, and she doesn't deserve the annoyance she's getting. But hopefully it won't last too much longer, and all the trolls will go away, because seriously, people, I don't get them. I really don't. I've also been watching The Last Homely House. She's not long since got back, Kate from Norway. And Teresa Koget's Creative Whimsy. And I was right. I think I was possibly right. The new lady I have been watching, whose work is amazing, and she's kind of into the same, she kind of has the same taste in stitching as I do, although now I have a new obsession, which is the cricket collection. She is called Cat versus Stitches, Cat v Stitches. And yeah, her cats sometimes pop up into the video, and so does a dog actually. And there is a really lovely Japanese lady, she's in her 60s, and I do not know what the name of her channel is. It's got a Japanese, its own Japanese script, but she's amazing. And if you like patchwork and you like Japanese sewing, she's definitely right up your alley. She really is. But that's who I've been watching and what I've been watching. I've just been watching a lot of YouTube and a lot of stitching YouTubes. I finally got my lovelies from Patchwork Rabbit. I got my book of days. And the reason why I'm so excited and happy is because I never knew about this thing. And when I did find out, and I really, really wanted one, could I find one? Could I hack? They were out of stock everywhere, even in the States. And I was lucky enough, it was back in 2022 when I first started stitching. I was lucky enough to find one on eBay, and the lady who I bought it from was ever so lovely. And she'd been given one by a friend, or she'd bought one for a friend, but her friend already bought one, or one of those situations where there was two. So she sold the one that I bought on eBay, and I've already started filling it out. Of course I have. I need some more stickers though. So I'm going to hit up the shop that I really like on Etsy, which is Northumberland Sample House, and I'm going to get some of her stickers, because I have got some, I just don't know where they are. I've lost them. So I can actually quite happily tell you what I'm stitching on. Right now I am stitching on, actually I can't in case my cousin's watching this, because I'm stitching her a present. She knows I am. I sent her a sneaky pic last night. I will put a picture of it somewhere around here. I will tell you though, I made this myself, and it's not brilliant, but I needed something in an emergency. I'm using the Cold Full threads. I'm probably going to make my own floss drops, but by the time I've done that, by the time I've finished, I'll finish the cross stitch before I will have got around to doing that. And yes, it's beautiful is all I will say. And also I have a new pattern. It's called Proverbs 31 Sampler. I got this, it's a Plum Street Samplers one, and I got this from, sorry about the shine, I got this from Jeff P. Smith 2055, and it says on the stitched paragraph, she seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. I have just sent off for the threads for this and the fabric, and I've sent off to them from Lakeside Needlecrafts. I did look on Patchwork Rabbit, and unfortunately a lot of the threads that I needed, they weren't in stock, and as I want to start this as soon as possible because I have no patience for this, I ordered them from Lakeside Needlecrafts, which isn't far from me, and my neighbours are being rather noisy. I don't know if you can actually hear that thumping. I got a lovely note from Trudy, as I always do, saying thank you for your order. This, like I said, I got off eBay, shop Jeff P. Smith 2055. Another pattern I got from that shop is the Barbara Anna Designs All Creatures Great and Small. Or actually it's All Creatures Great and Small. When I was little, my favourite hymn when I was a kid, because I went to a Church of England school, was All Creatures Great and Small. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small. I keep saying it, don't I? Sorry. It was my favourite hymn, and I saw this and I fell in love with it. I mean, look at the cow, and look at there's a pig somewhere, but look at the chicken and the turkey. They're bigger than the pig. I love it. It's fab. So this is the next one I'm going to kit up in a couple of months, because for my birthday I'm starting, ta-da! Now, I have had this for 2 years. I'm a member of the Hawk and Hollow Stitches group on Facebook, and they were all quite surprised I'd had this for 2 years. One person thought I'd been looking at it for 2 weeks, and I was like, no, 2 years. I've had it for 2 years, and they're like, welcome to the great adventure. And I know that Olivia of Autumn, no, I've got Autumn on the brain, of Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, I think she took about a year and something, about year and a bit, and she did, I think, miss out these 2 blocks, because I do vaguely remember the video she mentioned she had loads of Halloween and autumn stitches, but she decided to leave them off because she already got loads of them, and she didn't really want them on there, so she didn't bother stitching them for that reason, or something to those words. And yes, this is big, it really is. So I'm going to spend 3 years doing this, so I need to break it down into the next 3 years. Although, because I am a bit of a monogamous stitcher, it may take less, who knows, we will see. But I need 61, no I don't, I need 61 plus 61, isn't that 122 skeins of flosses? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order 20 skeins this month, 20 skeins next month, and 21 skeins at the beginning of June. So then I've got all of them, and I'm going to make my own floss drops. All I did was colour copy the pattern. I did for All Creatures Great and Small as well, but I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to mount them onto card, cut them out, and then I'm going to make floss drops out of them. I've got enough here for all of the skeins that I'll need, so I will, probably this year, I will order the first lot of skeins, and then the beginning of next year I'll order the next lot of skeins, which is probably why it's going to take about 3 years, because yeah, I think I worked out, I forgot how much it all comes to, but it depends where I get the skeins from. It's between 90 and 99p. So yeah, and I also colour copied, like I said, the pattern for All Creatures, and I'm going to make my own floss drops for that too. I need less for that though. So yeah, I also yeah, so I got the patterns for those 2 and Hawk and Hollow I got from the Patchwork Rabbit. So that's going to be my big birthday stitch, and I want to also stitch the Proverbs and All Creatures kind of throughout this year, maybe into next year, and obviously I'll have, and also I have an anniversary stitch I need to start, so I need to order that. I'll show you that when it comes, and I've ordered it, and then that just needs fabric. I think I've got enough. I just need to pick the colour of the floss. I bought myself a book, and I found a book in a box. So this is the book I found in a box, and I have a couple of the patterns I really want to do. So this one's a quilting book, and as I've got a bit of an obsession with farm animals. I love chickens. My dad used to keep chickens. I want to make that quilt. It's called the Chicken Table Centre, but I want to make it into a quilt. So using the chickens as the beginner, I want to make Farmyard in 4 quilts. So I want to make 2 quilts from this one, and then the chicken one. So I'm going to use this pattern for the chicken one, if that makes sense. And also I found this. I was looking for different kinds of styles of quilting, and I found out all about improv quilts, and I found this one. It's called Quilt Improv, Incredible Modern Quilts from Everyday Inspirations, Quilt Improv by Lucy Summers. This got really good reviews and stuff on Amazon, but I didn't buy it from Amazon because they wanted £13 something for the cheapest. I found this for £6.60 or £6.90 in World of Books. I can highly recommend World of Books. I really can. I love World of Books. You buy 3 books, you get 1 free. So you get 4 books in total. You only pay for 3. And there's quilts like this, which are beautiful. There was quite a few improv quilts at Festival of Quilts because I watched people's videos on it. So that's how I know. Yeah. So I just thought they were really beautiful and wanted to have a go at different kind of quilting. My autumnal quilt I'm making into a mini quilt because yeah, there's just going to be a lot of navy blue around it, and I'm going to get bored eventually, and it's going to sit and sit and sit. So I've already done quite a lot of the fill bit, so I'm going to put dashes of colour into that, and then I'm going to end it there, and it's going to be made into a mini quilt. I've been working also, and I forgot to bring it up with me, Northumberland Sampler House, Sarah Dean 1860. That's the another pattern I've been working on. That's kind of my comfort stitch because it's nice and easy, and I really don't have to think while I'm stitching it, because once you've done one letter, because the letters are you know, doubled, then you know what you're doing. It's great. It's a lovely easy stitch to do. It's a lovely easy sample to do. I've kitted it out. I will post a picture here or here, wherever it looks best when I upload the video. And I forgot to bring it again, but I finally received my thread holder. I did order it from Stitch Mania Stash, and it got lost in the post, and she was amazing. She sent me another one. She said, don't worry about it. I've already put a claim in with the Royal Mail, and it arrived eventually, and I have been using it ever since. It's indispensable. If I lose it again, I'm going to be really upset, because I had one before. They are so useful to use. They're fantastic. So yeah, that's what I had on order from Etsy. And also I'm hoping to do a couple of things for when my daughter's room is ready for her to move into, when we finally get it finished. I want to make some floor cushions and bed cushions. There's a fox rug I'd like to knit to go on the bed. That's from Hobbycraft. I need to order the pattern for that, and then I'm going to have to find somewhere cheap to get the wool from, because it takes 11 balls of wool, and I'm not buying it from Hobbycraft because their basic wool is £9 a ball, and I'm not paying that. No. So I also want to make a few accessories for her room as well. When she gets a bookcase, I'm going to cover the shelves in Fablon and make it look pretty, and I'm hoping to make a weekly vlog for that, which I thought would be really nice. And also for Christmas, possibly, this is an idea, but I may start a Christmas stitch. There's a hello from Miss Liz Matthews she's done the 12 days of Christmas and I want to do them all, but I might just choose one of hers that's Christmas themed to do. I'm not really big on stitching for seasons exactly, except for autumn. There is a cricket collection stitch I want to do for autumn, because then it can be kind of like my band thing for my, you know, for the channel, because it's Autumn Fox and Rabbit Crafts. And I think there's a fox on there, and I think there's also a rabbit. My stitchy plans literally are carry on with my quilts, carry on with what I'm doing for my cousin, to start Autumn at Hawkrun Hollow, and to start the 2 other stitches that I've got that I purchased. I just don't know, I'm really gravitating towards them at the moment. I really want to stitch them, because the other ones that I've got, I kind of recycled it when I was doing a mass clear out, because I really needed to get things shifted and tidied. So yeah, that's the plans for my stitchiness. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to go finish my cup of tea. I'm going to go check on the bath, because I think it might be full. And yeah, that's about all really. So all those who I mentioned for YouTube, I will put in the box below this. If you want to keep an eye on what I'm doing, Facebook, you will find me on Facebook, Autumn Fox and Rabbit Craft, Ravelry for Autumn F and R Crafts, because I do have a knitting project I want to start again, which is the fox one, and I still need to get started on the Hexy Beekeeper's quilt, my obsession with that as well. That I will tell you more about in the next video, hopefully. I may have started it, who knows. So yeah, I will see you hopefully next week. Hopefully, depends what happens, because next week's going to be very, 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 very busy. I've got a hospital appointment I'm not entirely looking forward to. But I will probably have to explain that later on, or it might be good. I don't know. We'll see. Until then, happy stitching, happy quilting, happy knitting, happy sewing, happy cross stitch. Forgot what I was saying then. I will see you in a little bit, hopefully in a week. But other than that, stay safe, stay warm, stay cozy, and happy crafting. And I will see you all very, very soon. Have a great weekend. I'll see you all later. Thanks for spending the time with me, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you liked what you saw and you fancy sticking around for a bit, you can do subscribe, that would be nice. If not, these things happen. Whichever you would like to do, it's nice to have you here, and you're always going to be welcome. So until the next time, like I said, happy sewing, happy quilting, happy knitting, happy cross stitch, and I'll see you later. So bye everyone. Bye bye.